Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural, aka the Black Belichick, with essential defensive tips that will help you in any year of Madden. No, this isn't some ebook ripoff full of cheesy blitzes. No, this isn't how to drop 10 guys in the coverage to stop people. Will any of these tips help you get laid? Well, no, but if you follow them, it'll take your game to the next level in Madden, and you'll be shutting people down in no time. I figured instead of just telling you about it, I would show you with some defensive gameplay from a recent CFM game. Let's get it. Coming out here in the base defense in the cover 2 here, I'm just not trying to give up too much. He runs the ball and I stop it through the outside using outside contain. That's L2 plus R1 to add contain to any defensive formation. You don't want to have the blitz to stop the run because it leaves your defense vulnerable, but you definitely want to shut the run down early. Another play here, using the middle linebacker was big and very big here is I jump the pass here, even though I don't get a play on it though, is route recognition and user control. Practice controlling a linebacker or safety. The more you practice, the better you'll be at controlling defenders, and learning route combinations will lead to more user picks. Most important here, the guy breaks out and we get a nice jump interception there. And it's very important here also to trust your defense. If your job on the play is to cover that area, don't go running out of it, leaving it open for another route. I trusted other LB there and he jumped and made the play. This play here is the outside run. And I was sending a blitz, but I also kept the outside contain on. So that pretty much contains, I pretty much contain every play, helps stop the outside run, and it also keeps scrambling QBs in the pocket. As you can see, I'm coming out here in the cover 3. My opponent, he's audibling, but I'm just sitting here and he's trying to figure out what I'm in. He's moving guys all over, goes with the play action pass, and there's nothing there. So always mix up your plays and mix up your defenses. If you have your opponent guessing, you are that much closer to shutting him down. Try to make all of your defenses look alike, or even better, disguise them. Call cover 2 with corners backed off, like cover 4, or call cover 4 with corners pressed. Mix it up and disguise. Always mix it up and disguise. You got to keep your opponent on his toes there. That's great. So I'm coming out here in the cover 2. And he's going to come out and see here, and he's audibling again, trying to get guys in the right position. Go over and get another big, wow, almost got that one. But it's important to always attack the ball. Don't be afraid to jump a route where you think your opponent is throwing. Don't get too far to position that you'll get burnt. But if you see a route combination that you think where he's going with the pass, don't be afraid to go after it. As I can see, I saw the Ravens wide trail. I kind of recognized that, and I had the guy on linebacker underneath covering the short one, so I went after the longer route there to shut it down. He's coming out in a 4 shotgun, 4 tight there. So I got guys in cover 3, and I'm covering there, and it's deep. Great play by the safety. Always develop a scheme is very important. I like my opponent to work down the field, so I'm okay with giving up short yardage underneath. I just don't want to give the big play down the field. But that's my style. If you're into more of a high risk, high reward blitz guy, that's fine. That's all in how you play. The play action over those and complete there. So make sure your players are always in the best position. If a guy is not lined up properly, then move him. I mean, depending on the rules of your league, you may have to use a shift or a man align to get a guy in the right position, but don't leave him there if he's out of position, because that doesn't have to be. This makes it just easier for the offensive player to take advantage of. You always want to get a guy, so I move a guy here, make sure he's lined up, and make sure he's in position to cover the running back. And I, of course, always have my contain on in case he wants to roll out. That's going to stop the rushing quarterback from going out to that side. So even he's audibling again, and I move my guy back. Make sure he's always staying in position. And so he goes out, and he throws the pass out, and here he looks like the receiver's in good position, but I get a pick. Very important, always click on your defenders. If you're not a good user control guy, go on the practice field and practice that, or get a friend and practice throwing the ball with them. You have to learn how to click on, switch to your defenders, and jump up and go for the pick, because a lot of times you'll come down with passes you didn't think you'd be able to. See here, I'm giving up the short pass, gets a couple yards, that's fine. I'm okay with giving that up, because it's very important that you always have to play the position and play the down and distance there, because it's fourth quarter. I'm fine with giving up some yards. I just don't give up the deep pass. Contain stops him, and we get another big pick. Scheme is very important. Scheme is more important than team, but having great players helps. Anyone who plays says Madden ratings don't matter have no idea what they're talking about. When you have a great D-line, you're able to simply crush the pocket with only like a 4-man rush. It makes defense incredibly easier to play. The same way if you have a lock-up corner, you can leave him alone on the island. Your scheme is number one, but great players allow you to be more versatile within that scheme. So we get a nice sack there because I just have a beastly D-line that get pressure with 4. I mean, that's the name of the game. If you play to your strength, you have great corners, you can press a little bit more, you can call more man blitzes. If you don't, you got more great safeties, you can play make it recover too. Always play to your defensive strengths and help that formulate your scheme there. So we give an underneath pass, that's fine. Look at the down and distance, it's fine. Understand the situation and play accordingly. If you're up in the 4th quarter, your opponent needs to cover a ton of ground, don't risk anything with a risky blitz or anything like that. You don't need to risk anything, so hey, make him work down the field. Great defensive play, shooting the gap there. He's trying to get the first down. He's trying to get some points on the board. He's pretty desperate. He's going to go for it. It's 4th and 2. What am I going to do? Play the down distance. I don't want to give a big play. Maybe it's a little risky coming to cover 2, but hey, 4th and 2, he's probably going to try to throw to get the short yardage. What are you going to do? Boom, right there. It's not rocket science, guys. You can all do this. All you have to do is go out and learn your leadership control, figure out your scheme, and this will help you with any Madden. That's it for this SGO episode. Hope you guys not only enjoyed it, but learned a few things that will have you playing shut down defense in no time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next video. This is The Natural. I'm out.